Yo, ARK players, and welcome back to a brand new video. Now today, we are going to be doing something very, very fun. And it's in the spirit of the launch of Valguero Ascended, which is the free DLC coming to ARK Survival Ascended on September 30th. Now, as you guys may have seen if you've been watching the channel recently, we've been having a lot of fun taking a trip down memory lane and trying out some of the ported creatures that have been ported from ASE over to ASA that were in the DLCs that aren't currently in the game. It really is nice to see because not only do they look like pretty cool in... Can you stop running into me? But not only do they look cool in the new version of the game, it's just nice to have the creatures having their old abilities and stuff, and why not play with them earlier if they're available, you know? So today we're gonna do that, and if you guys enjoy the video, as always, smash the like button and subscribe, and we're gonna get straight in with it. So who's excited for Valguero Ascended? First off, that's the first thing we're going to say. Rag has been amazing. Who's with me on that? I'm sorry, but Rag was such a fantastic launch. It was the first map developed in Unreal Engine 5.5. And to be honest, I have spent countless amounts of hours on Rag, especially whether that's been doing videos on modded videos or whether it's always been my go-to map. So it's going to be very interesting to see how Valguero compares to it. Now, it is time to load up the dinos. Again, I know I'm having to mention it every video, but I'm doing it because, like, some people watch some videos. This is Gaia admin commands. It's a very good mod, and it's not been added officially into the game. It's something that I do believe this should be in the official game. Being able to spawn things in much easier is something that's like this has been needed in ARK for years, and this has literally changed my life. Ever since I downloaded this mod, it's been the best thing that's ever happened to me on this game for these types of videos. So, we have Deinonychus. Now, so I have actually downloaded this mod which brings the Ferox as well. So we'll take a look at the Ferox later on. But the main thing is we're wanting to check out the Deinonychus. Now, the Deinonychus, basically, Wildcard, when they released Ascended, they still had a lot of the old game files in it. So you can still see the Deinonychus. Now, some of them actually spawn, and some of them literally just they might be invisible. You know, if you go and actually see, if you try and you can spawn in the Genesis creatures. We did it the other day. Some of them work, some of them don't. So what we'll do is we'll spawn in the one that that was all like is in the game files, and then the mod we've downloaded. So this is the one in the game files. Will it work? It's only a month away from launch. No, it's not gonna work. So, oh wait, look, not allowed to spawn in this map. So it's still a stage, even though it's a month away, where you can't spawn it in. I'm sure it'll get to that point very soon, but it can. But the perfect thing about today's video is we have our very own Deinonychus. And we're going to call this Val. And the reason we're going to call this Val, I don't even need to mention it.
By the time you hear the scurrying
Let's have a listen.
Of the Deinonychus, it's often too late. Superior hunters, they leap from a hiding place and pounce on their prey. The Deinonychus is an agile climber as well, jumping from wall ledge to wall ledge as it seeks high vantage points to lie in wait. A hungry Deinonychus tends to be fearless and will hunt prey much larger than itself, latching onto a dinosaur's back with its sickle-shaped claws, then starting to feed before its victim is even dead. While it likes its meat fresh, a Deinonychus isn't above scavenging a carcass if no other food is available. Raising a Deinonychus in captivity requires an ample food supply, as they have a fast metabolism to match their high activity level. The Deinonychus is also fiercely territorial near nests with eggs, even if the eggs aren't its own. This makes breeding successive generations a hazardous process. Unless raised from eggs, they cannot be tamed. The hunter instinct of a wild Deinonychus is so strong that it reflexively pounces on a would-be master.
So, there you have it. A little conversation and our first look at Val in the game, and this is our Deinonychus, and it's really awesome with the modded ported versions. what I always feel like with the build of Ascenders is I find it crazy that the dossiers come up, like, somehow we manage to find them in game. We get to listen to the dossiers of any creature we want, as long as it's been ported as a modded creature. And it's not obviously the Ascended version yet, but it still looks great, and you can still play with it in the game. And you can have this is crossplay as well, by the way, guys. So if you want to play with the Deinonychus a month before, you can actually have it on crossplay. So we need to get ourselves a saddle. Now, I'm wondering if we can do it via the normal way. So Deinonychus saddle, perfect. And we can head over here, we can equip, and we can put the saddle on. And here we have it, Val level 225, and we have a saddle. And we are on a Deinonychus in ARK Survival Ascended in 2025. Now, something that some of you guys may remember is this thing climbs. And as you can see, it was a climbing expert. And I'm going to say this now, and I'm not going to do it much of many favors, but it's only because this is a bit of a glitchy thing. Now, by the way, so this is a known issue with the mod. So there is, just for anyone that's wondering, if you're going up somewhere and you're climbing and it freezes, they've said a good way to solve it is either by jumping, turning around, or jumping off your Deinonychus, which is something you don't want to do. But this thing was fantastic. And do you remember those claws? That was such an OG, like, I mean, this is what I've been loving about doing these videos. These things absolutely fly as well. And I'll obviously show you, they were never very good in water. But once you get yourself out of the water, if we ever can, this could be quite a good wall to climb up here. Or maybe not, actually. So we have the White Cliffs in Valguero, right? And they were like perfect for climbing up. So as you can see, the Deinonychus will latch onto a wall. And you can hold spacebar and jump onto the next part and the next part, and it will keep you on it actually. And you can move around. It's very, because this is. Oh, we're gonna get there. No, we're not. Ah! Okay, this has got to be the one. No, okay, we've gone downwards. I mean, it's fine because we'll just keep ourselves on to the wall, and we'll actually. No, okay, that's not gone well. The megalodons are gonna come after us now, but. We need to find somewhere flatter, somewhere cool. And also what we're going to do is we're going to see if in this part of the video, can we latch from here? Or are we... Oh, we're in trouble! And we are definitely not in trouble because megalodons are useless in the world of ARK Survival Ascended. And I'm sick and tired of having about 45 megalodons coming over to me. I'm going to start the Stop Megalodon movement. Studio Wildcard, you're not ready for it. And we're going to get you to decrease the spawns of Megalodons once and for all. But anyway, once we actually get off water, it's pretty awesome how you can... I think you can leap and attack. I can't actually... Oh, no, okay. I swear I remember I used to be able to do something like that. So it is a little bit buggy. But it's only because... But, I mean, the leaping off the rocks and the flying and the jumping and the gliding is still absolutely brilliant. So something we need to explore is spawning in a T-Rex, and we will have a bunch of... We'll have 3 Deinonychuses surrounded by a T-Rex, and we will see what if they still have it in them with their brilliant power. So we're going back to this. We're going to spawn in Deinonychus. We'll spawn in Summon Tamed. Which, oh, look at the colors on this one. The colors on this one are amazing. And obviously, the Rex we spawn in, it probably won't be anywhere near the amazing levels of these. But look at this. Look, a little bit of a pack buff there. And if we go here, spawn in one more. We'll keep it to 2. We'll keep it to 2 for now. The only reason why I say that is because if it's a low-level Rex, 3 of them will just absolutely shred it to pieces. So... We're going to spawn in a Rex. We're going to go Rex. And, I mean, Alpha Rex probably a little bit too OP, but we could try that later on. And now we're just spawning a normal Rex. I don't want it to be tamed, so we're just going to summon. And it's level 37. Now we'll run over. We'll get it to follow us. And from what I remember, there it is. absolute destruction. So this is what a pack of Deinonychuses would do to these types of creatures, and Rexes will get mauled. So what we're going to do is we're now going to summon a few more Deinonychuses, and then we're going to summon 3 Rex. We're going to keep it to 2, and we're going to summon 3 Rexes. Now, I don't know what damage they've taken. This one's not taken any. This one's taken a little bit. So, not really anything. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to spawn in 3 Rexes over here. Like so. Oh, no, we're not allowed to fly. This is the only thing with Gaia commands. When you're flying, you can't actually use the commands. But we're going to spawn in maybe a Dodo Rex. Summon. And then... No, I didn't mean to tame one. Nope, 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 nope. That's wrong. That's wrong. Oh, okay, we've just completely messed it all up. Rex is... We've just entered a Rex fight, and our Rex is just going to absolutely slaughter now. Okay. I mean, at least you guys got to see a bit of a Rex battle, eh? We're going to go from this side now. Let's try that again. So, we're going to summon... Not a tamed Rex. Summon... Summon... And summon. Let's hope they don't get stuck on each other. So, here we go. Ah! Here they go. Oh, wait, no. Oh, the other ones haven't aggroed, but... Oh, they haven't managed to get up, but they do the bleeding attack. But the others... I mean, we can actually aggro them onto a pop. I guess we'll just spawn in more Rexes. Here they go. The fight begins. Oh, there's loads. Oh, Val is on top of one of the Rexes. One of the Rexes is down. Oh no, our Rex is getting involved now. Now, what film does that remind you of? Is there a film that reminds you of? Jurassic World. I mean, the raptors are helping out, but these things are so cool. How you can leap, you can get yourself on, and you can attack yourself, and you can eat yourself a Rex, and they do so much damage. See this C attack? So we've done like a bleeding attack. There we go, we're on. Oh, we're on, we're back on, there we go. It's been a while, I'll tell you guys, it's been a long, long while since I have rode a Deinonychus. But as you can see, we're doing constant attacks, and the Rex can't even do a single thing about it. We just can keep chomping away at this Rex, and unfortunately, all it can do is just sit there until the Deinonychus eats it up. So, it's absolutely fantastic, and I am so glad to be able to try this creature out before it ends up coming into the official game in a month's time. I hope you guys are as excited as I am. Something I haven't actually looked at. Oh, yeah, we said we would check out the Ferox as well. Something I've not actually looked at is if Elder Claw or... Mega Raptor is in the game files in this yet. I doubt it is. No, that's the Tyranno Dominator and Mega Raptor. No, I didn't think they would. I think it's only the creatures that were in the game beforehand. So let's try and think of, like, we already looked at the Andrews. We did Fjordur yesterday. Genesis stuff we've already looked at, really. So yeah, most of it's in it. If it was from the old game, it was in it. But Ferox, we have a modded version of it here. Now, I don't know. There is so many different versions. Can we actually see one? Large Ferox. Will it work? Oh! This isn't even... So this actually isn't even the modded one. This is just a normal Ferox that you can just get in the game. Is it going to start fighting our Deinonychus? That's so weird. But what I do notice is... Oh, it started attacking the Rex. Let's see what happens here. Oh, the Rex is taking a tanking. It's actually quite close. No! Val's gone. Oh, it despawned. It killed both our Deinonychuses. What's the health of this Rex? It was seconds away. And oh no, do you think the Rex kill it? No, that was Val. I think it looked like it despawned, but maybe the Rex did kill it. So you can actually spawn in the non... So does that mean... Wait, let me just double check something. Is there a Genesis? There is a Genesis version. Is it going to work? Do you guys reckon? Should we give it a try? It does. This is the OG ARK Survival Evolved one, but yeah, you can't ride them. So, this is what... The ones that say Genesis 2 on them, you can actually spawn the creature in, but you can't ride it. That was what it was, but this is the ASE version. And at least we can actually have a look at some of them. You can force tame, but there's nothing you can do to ride it or access... Oh, wait. We can access the inventory. Do you think the saddle will work? It probably still won't let us ride it because they've probably got some sort of... There's no way this would work. I mean, we'll give it a try, but we can access the inventory and look at the stats. So we can even put the saddle on it of the modded version, but we can't actually ride it no matter what. No buttons work there. So there's definitely some sort of lock on it, but I did think it was absolutely awesome. We should be able to get it to follow us still. So we can still get it to follow us, right? Is it going to follow us, or is it going to act like... No, it's going to act like we're here. So it's very, very cool how you can actually still look at some of the OG creatures in the game. Oh, is it going to fight an RG? It's coming over to us now. For the perfect end to the video. But who's excited, guys? It is 2025, and we've seen... And we're using a Deinonychus. Apart from... We can have this in our tribe, but we can't ride it. Until... Well... You get the modded version, or Valguero Ascended is going to be here very soon. Anyway, love to you all. Thank you for watching. Had a lot of fun making this. Let me know what else I might have missed, or what you might want to see too. I still think we need to do Gen 1, because we looked at some of the Gen 2 stuff. And yeah, there should be some other stuff. Lost Island stuff as well. We'll just be checking out Crystal Wyverns, that kind of stuff. Catch you guys in my next video.